our community.
July 3rd, 1863. In Pennsylvania, the Battle of Gettysburg ends during America's Civil War. Union forces win a major victory as Confederate forces retreat after 3 days of fighting, the war's bloodiest. 1775, a key moment during the American Revolution. General George Washington takes command of the Continental Army in Cambridge, Massachusetts. 1988, the USS Vincennes mistakenly shoots down an Iranian jetliner over the Persian Gulf. All 290 pull aboard are killed. The United States later agrees to pay nearly $62 million in compensation. 1962, Algeria gains independence from French rule after nearly a decade of fighting in the North African country. Also that same year, show me the money! George, go! Show me the money! Actor Tom Cruise is born in Syracuse, New York. Among his movie roles, Risky Business, Top Gun, Rain Man, Jerry Maguire, and the Mission Impossible series. And 1971. Rock singer Jim Morrison of The Doors dies in Paris. Morrison, an icon of the 60s counterculture, was 27. Today in history, July 3rd.
President Donald Trump called Mexican President-elect Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador on Monday to congratulate him on his presidential win on Sunday. Lopez Obrador, known by his initials AMLO, called the conversation respectful. Trump later tweeted his congratulations, saying, "I look very much forward to working with him." Analysts have repeatedly compared the two leaders for their similar rhetoric. Both have pushed for economic nationalism. Trump campaigned on an America First policy, and AMLO has said, quote, "The best foreign policy is domestic." Another focus of AMLO's campaign was to generate jobs in Mexico. After his phone call with Trump, he said, "I proposed exploring a comprehensive agreement on development projects which will create jobs in Mexico, and with it, reduce migration and improve security." But the two aren't political mirrors. AMLO campaigned on standing up to Trump on trade and immigration. He's referred to some of Trump's immigration policies as a hate campaign against migrants.
Well, this weekend, the Capitol Hill police issued an arrest warrant. This man had threatened to kill me and chop up my family with an axe. So, I mean, it's just horrendous that we're having to deal with things like this. And that on top of, being attacked personally, having a very serious, life-threatening, basically attack on my person, and being shot at. I've had a year where it's becoming more and more aware, that we have these real threats out there. I think it was treated with enough seriousness that he's been arrested. I don't know if anybody can really immediately tell whether something's a real threat or not, but we treat them all with seriousness. So we'll see what happens. We have 24-hour security now. I can't go anywhere without security. And yes, I can't even go to church without being worried about someone being there. Not only the person who tried to kill me in my yard, but also the person who shot at me, who's now dead and is no longer a threat. But then we have new threats. And so, yes, I think the whole country needs to take a step back and literally look. I never have had a cross word with Democrats. People need to not think that our political differences have to end in violence. And yes, I'm still very, very concerned about the man who attacked me, that he can do it again.
That was your news in a minute. Nature Bingo, free event, Wednesday, July 11th, 4:30 to 5:30. Outdoor classroom by the Alpha Shelter, sponsored by the Brownsburg Parks and Recreation. That's Nature Bingo, Wednesday, July 11th. On the Wings of Angels charity motorcycle ride, hosted by Little Angel Gowns in Indianapolis Southside Harley Davidson. July 21st, 9 a.m. to 5, Indianapolis Southside Harley Davidson, 4930 Southport Crossing Place, Indianapolis, Indiana. Tickets to that, www.littleangelgowns.org. Coming up on July 14th, Spin to Win Saturday. Saturday, 10 a.m., Indianapolis Southside Harley Davidson. And on the 14th, Saturday test rides, 10:30 a.m., Indianapolis Southside Harley Davidson. Are you headed up north? Are you going up 65? Are you going up to Chicago? Well, if you get out of that mess in Indianapolis, you should be in pretty good shape going up to Chicago. Right now, you got cloudy skies, 68 degrees, going up to 80. So it's pretty comfortable out right now. The winds are out of the east at 4, humidity 77%, and the sun's going to set at 8:29. Sunny, cooler, less humid. So everybody head to Chicago because it's less humid. Tonight dropping down to 67. Tuesday partly cloudy, high of 84. And Wednesday showers move in with a high of 88. Former Spokane NAACP president Nichi Diallo, who became famous as Rachel Dolezal, a white woman identified as black, was booked and fingerprinted at a Washington state jail Monday as she awaits trial on multiple charges, including welfare fraud. Diallo pleaded not guilty to state charges of first-degree theft by welfare fraud, making false verification, and second-degree perjury last month. A judge ordered her freed on her own recognizance, giving her a deadline of Monday evening to report to the Spokane County Jail for booking and fingerprinting. Diallo, who changed her name from Rachel Dolezal in October 2016, is accused of receiving more than $8,800 in food and child care assistance illegally between August 15, 2015 and November 2017. The welfare fraud case started in March 2017 after a state investigator received information that Diallo had written a book, her autobiography, in full color. The investigator reviewed Diallo's records and found that she had been reporting her income as usually less than $500 per month, court documents said. However, a subpoena of her bank statements and other records showed Diallo had deposited nearly $84,000 into her account from 2015 to 2017 without reporting most of it to the State Department. The money came from book sales, speaking engagements, soap making, doll making, and the sale of her art, according to case file. Diallo did report a change of circumstance to the state agency, saying she did a one-time job in October 2017 worth $20,000. Diallo, as she was known then, achieved international infamy in 2015 after her parents, with whom she had long feuded, told reporters their daughter was white but was presenting herself as a black activist. She said that she grew up near Troy, Montana, and started to change her perspective as a teenager after her religious parents adopted 4 black children. She decided some years later that she would identify publicly as black. In addition to resigning as Spokane NAACP president, she was kicked off a police oversight committee, lost a position as a freelance columnist for a weekly newspaper, and was fired from her job teaching studies at nearby Eastern Washington University. Hey, give Mike Chapin a call. MLC Home Improvements, remodeling, complete home improvements, 765-336-2592. That's 765-336-2592. MLC Home Improvements. Shoppers will enjoy locally grown produce, eggs, and meat, artisan baked goods, handcrafted items, and more when the Brownsburg Farmers Market runs from 4 to 7 Thursdays through September 6th. More than 50 vendors that our local growers, producers, bakers, and artisans will be available at the market weekly, in addition to food trucks and live music. Children can enjoy the Power of Produce Kids Club activities organized by the Brownsburg Public Library. Each week while school is out for the summer, the PLP Club Tent will offer fun activities designed to connect kids with fresh food and their health. It's Christmas in July, July 22nd. The Christmas in July snowball fight at McLeod Nature Park, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. The Christmas in July snowball fight. Are you longing for cooler temperatures? Take a break from the warm summer weather by participating in a snowball fight in July. Wear shoes, clothes that can get wet, and bring swimming goggles if you have them. The program is free to attend, appropriate for all ages, and no advance registration is needed. Are you headed to St. Louis today? Are you headed out west? Well, if you're headed to St. Louis, Missouri, it's mostly clear skies, 78 degrees, going up to 89. There is that heat advisory. Right now, it feels like it's 81. The winds are on the east-northeast at 4. Humidity is 85%. Times of clouds and sun today. Tonight, low 74. Showers move in. And then on Wednesday, high of 95. That heat advisory is in effect from noon Wednesday to 8 p.m. Thursday. The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a heat advisory. Heat index values up to 170, the temperatures in the mid 90s, and dew points in the mid 70s. So take all precautions as needed. Childcare in-home provider. It's Nannies R Us, where families come first. Private care for infants and children. Nanny placement service. Each nanny has a criminal background check, driver's record check. Call 317-258-2433. Hey, last Thursday, the Hendricks County Fresh and Fit program kicked off at Bundy Lodge in Arbuckle Park. The first session consisted of handing out nutrition packets, getting people registered, signed up, and doing about 45 minutes of exercises. This program runs for 10 weeks, and it's to bring people into perspective with their health and how they can live better. Participants also will get calls from the Max Challenge staff members who are one of the sponsors along with IU Health of this program. So watch these people get healthy as the 10 weeks go by. Hey, it's Bulldog Glass and Mirror, furniture refinishing and repair. 317-858-7246. So Thursday, July 19th, 1 to 2 p.m., Rocking Together. Magician Daniel Luss, free family event hosted by the Brownsburg Public Library. Thursday, July 19th, 1 to 2. That's 450 South Jefferson Street, Brownsburg, at the library. If you're heading east today, right now you got some cloudy skies, 72 degrees, going up to 88 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Feels like 76 out right now. The winds are calm at 2 miles per hour. Sun's going to set at 8:54. Times of clouds and suns, thunderstorm in parts of the area. On Wednesday, high of 90 with showers. So again, watch the skies, watch your travel plans. You could run into some showers on Wednesday and Thursday in Pittsburgh. Coming up on July 12th, the Leadership Hendricks County Golf Outing. Deer Creek Golf Club, 317-718-6178 is your contact on that. August 7th, it's the Night Out Against Crime, hosted by the Brownsburg Police Department. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday, August 7th, 31 North Green Street in Brownsburg. 2018 Night Out Against Crime. Mr. Molecule's Bing Bang Boom Science Show, free family event. That's Friday, July 13th, 1 to 2 at the Brownsburg Public Library, 450 South Jefferson. Also coming up on July 5th, the Thursday afternoon book club, 1 p.m. And on July 5th, the book club will meet at 1 p.m. Are you heading south? Do your travel plans include Lexington, Kentucky? Well, it's mostly cloudy, 73 degrees, going up to a crispy 90 today. Feels like it's 74 out right now. The winds are out of the southeast at 5. Humidity is 95%, and the sun's going to go down at 9:04. Intervals of clouds and sunshine, humid, possibly a thunderstorm in spots this afternoon. Tonight, low down to 74. Wednesday, high of 95 with showers. And Thursday, partly cloudy, high of 93. There is a heat advisory in effect from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Wednesday. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a heat advisory. Temperatures rising to the mid-90s combined with high humidity will result in peak heat index values between 105 and 110 on Independence Day. So please make sure you are leaving no one in that car. Check it before you leave. I don't care if you're running into the store or what you're doing, but check it before you lock it. A wildfire that's threatening 700 homes and buildings in rural Northern California continues to grow explosively as firefighters struggle in rough terrain to contain it. No homes have been burned, but the blaze is surging through sparsely populated areas of Yolo and Napa counties, about 50 miles from the state capital of Sacramento. As of Monday night, flames had devoured 60,000 acres of tinder dry grass, brush, and oak. That's not nearly 94 square miles, nearly the size of Sacramento. Smoke and ash are contributing to poor air quality in the San Francisco Bay Area and California wine country. Hot, dry conditions are fueling blazes in several states out west. The Danville Rotary will play host to bingo at the Hendricks County Fair, 6 p.m., July 21st, in the Hendricks Power Expo Hall. 10 games will cost $50. Games can be purchased in advance and include a free ticket to the fair. Advance sales at the Fair Board office at the Hendricks County Fairgrounds are available. Pull tabs are also available. There will be a beer garden for players and non-players. Fair food may be brought in. Soft drinks and water is available for purchase. Must be 18 to play. It's here. It started. The Brownsburg Lions Extravaganza. It started last night, and it goes through the 7th at Arbuckle Acres. Armband specials, midway by Port Jack Amusements. Get out there and support a great organization, the Lions Club. Hey, are you disorganized? Do you want to get organized? Imagine your home totally organized. That's Closets by Design, 877-250-1767, www.closetsbydesign.com. Don't forget that Taylor Swift Reputation Stadium Tour, Saturday, September 15th, 7 to 10 p.m., Lucas Oil Stadium. On July 4th at Lucas Oil Stadium, it's the Indy 11 versus the Ottawa Fury, 7 p.m. And on July 7th, the Indy 11 versus the Charlotte Independence, Saturday, 7 p.m. It's coming soon to Brownsburg, Indiana, the Peach Truck Tour, hosted by the Peach Truck and Frazee Gardens, Wednesday, July 11th, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. at Frazee Gardens. So get out there and get your peaches. A suburban mother who reportedly embarked on a 2-day crime spree in Ohio says she had everything that a woman would ever want, except excitement. Melissa Bergman, 30, was a stay-at-home mom living in a $475,000 house in Mason when she committed a series of thefts in July 2017 that will require her to serve jail time. I felt like my life was going nowhere, Bergman told the news station. I felt like I had nothing to look forward to in life. Bergman, who is an Army veteran, said that she landed in a hospital that summer after a suicide attempt. Days after her release, she found a delivery mistakenly mailed to her home. She returned the package to the rightful recipient at their house, but noticed that there were several other deliveries seemingly disregarded on the doorstep. I'm like, oh, he doesn't want these, so I took one, and I put it in my car, Bergman said. Immediately, Bergman felt a certain thrill opening the stolen packages. It's not like I was selling it. It's not like I needed it, she said. Just the excitement of looking to see what was in that box and knowing, you know what? Since he didn't want this item can be donated to someone that actually really needs it. And that was the thought she went through in her head. But things reportedly escalated from there. That's when the urge started getting worse and worse. And I couldn't control it, Bergman told the news station. Within 2 days, the mom said she drove her minivan to a dozen homes, swiping more packages off of porches. She later said she consulted a psychologist who suggested that her service in Afghanistan may have played a role. He's like, Melissa, you're doing so much at one time and then it just stopped. So you doing this gave you that excitement. The excitement you had in Afghanistan. You got excitement out of this just like Afghanistan. It was a different type of excitement. Who's your painter? It's CertaPro Painters. 317-653-6517. CertaPro.com. We're going to take a short break here, and we are coming right back. So stick to us like glue.